Hey guys, this is Miss Michelle Fixit, otherwise known as Michelle Fixit. Today is June the 14th, 2023, and we're just driving. We're still driving back to the box in the woods, and this song is kind of making me, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm going to roll the windows up. So sometimes I hear about people in relationships, and maybe I'm just this random cuckoo bird that thinks I have way too much information on way too many things. But like this song that's playing, stop! I know, I see it. I am always paying attention. It's a fox. So this is by Morgan Wallen. And this song is on 98.7, and it says Last Night. So the Trailblazer will give me, if they program it in on her little screen for the radio, occasionally, it's not because I know the name of the song, but that's the song. And so I want you guys to do me a favor. If you're in a relationship and you're just like really grumpy with your partner or your prospective partner or your spouse, or your special friend, or whatever you want to call the person that's in your life that you're intimate with. And like sometimes, excuse me, sometimes you use the word intimate, and I do not mean adult relations. What I mean is the person that you're just emotionally intimate with. Everyone needs to have someone that they're emotionally intimate with. And when I hear this song, I don't know, I feel like this is a song about a couple that is on the verge of collapsing, whether it's an intimate relationship because there's a platonic relationship there, or it's a romantic relationship there. And it's like, you can tell lyrically that, this person is pining over and saying, I don't want this to be the last night and everything like that. And, we let the liquor talk. And, basically that, like, from my perspective as a person listening to this particular song, if you played it a few times and you really just try to desensitize from whatever that situation is with your partner, your platonic partner, your romantic partner, whatever the situation is, then it might be a song that helps you kind of settle down and really evaluate, is this the person I want to be with? And if it is the person that you want to be with, once you try to detangle those relationship feelings away, and you see that this person is a positive person in your life, because the way that I do my processing, because I try really hard not to make decisions based off of just emotional content, I try to be very rational all the time, and I typically am extraordinarily rational the majority of the time, which is why I get very frustrated with excess negative emotions. I can deal with people being angry, and I can deal with people being happy in the positive realm. I can deal with all the positive, happy stuff. And I try to be very happy for people that are happy, whether that happiness is that they rolled out of bed today because yesterday they couldn't, or that they cleaned their room today because yesterday they couldn't, or because they put dishes in the dishwasher today, whereas yesterday they couldn't. I try to be happy for people that are trying to be more happy. And the thing that will drive me to be a cuckoo bird is whenever I try to give people steps on how to force happiness, and like the fake it till you make it thing. Like, you have to try to convince yourself to be happy, and then surround yourself with things that will bring happiness to you. And if you're doing mundane tasks and you're in a mundane existence and you just feel like you're stagnating, you have to try to find a way to convince yourself that you're a crazy cat, and that's your mission, is to complete that thing with a smile on your face. And when things blow up in your face, you need to be smiling about it a little bit, and like, look at how absurd this is. This is so absurd. I was driving down the road and then like a tree just smashed my vehicle. Because you could sit there and you could get depressed about the fact that now your vehicle's messed up, and maybe you have insurance, maybe you don't. But if you change your perspective and you try to always look for the silver lining, I promise, eventually you're going to see the silver linings with the cloud, instead of seeing the cloud and have to hunt for the silver lining. And that's a forced helping coping mechanism. You guys are like getting me to be tongue-tied, because it started off as like, a song. But I mean, for me, be in one emotional state because of other people's things going on in my life and me letting them impact me. And then I can sit here and listen to music. If it's in Big Sexy, I've got all these certain songs that I will play to create whatever mood I want to be in. I've got one that makes me feel like I am the biggest, baddest woman in America and everything I do is awesome and amazing, and it's an empowering song for me. I have one, because I am Catholic, I have one that I've only heard on the radio play one time in a moment where I desperately needed to hear that song. It was late at night, I was very low, I was very unhappy, I was very scared, and I had no idea that I was really starting to tread a line with being a very depressed person, and I didn't catch it. And when that song hit the radio for the one and only time I've ever heard it on the radio, I was so shell-shocked by it. I had to pull over, blast it, even though I'd never heard it before. And anyone that knows me knows that I don't like it when they put new songs on the radio because I like the comfort of old songs. And I looked it up and I immediately ordered the CD on Amazon because it impacted me emotionally in such a way that I had to have it. And there's other songs in my life that are Big Sexy songs that are in her collection. She has 6 CDs. And I was weird one day when it felt like someone was trying to make me feel like I was a cuckoo bird, and I took them out and I put them in the Trailblazer, and then and then I had to return them, and so now they're out of order and I don't know their numbers and their programming. At some point I got to change them back up again, so I can't temper my emotional content as well as I used to be able to. But that's one of those coping mechanisms that I do, and I do have a goal of getting some CDs that are specific chapter CDs for the Trailblazer, because there's certain songs that I've listened to with certain people in this vehicle that have just been profound, and once they go off the radio, I just don't hear them anymore. And yeah, I know I could be like more high tech, and I could have like the little, Spotify thing. I keep hearing about the Spotify thing, and I keep hearing about all these other little things, but then I have to be married to having those things. And for me, I'm a little old school. I would much rather have my CDs for my vehicle in the CD player, because each one of these Reds, minus the Jeep, they all have a 6-disc changer. I didn't even know that. And 6 is my lucky number, so maybe there's some correlation there. Maybe I'm just a cuckoo bird.
Lucky number.
And 4 is Izzy's lucky number. And my phone is too hot. It says multi-window closed. Your phone is too hot. Let it cool down before using multi-window again. So that's just my perspective. It's like, guys, gals, me's and O's. Still haven't talked to you guys about that. Maybe I'm just a cuckoo bird. Maybe we're both just cuckoo birds, and we're just crazy cats playing a crazy cat game that, make people feel like crazy cats, and we make people have cat names and everything else. My hair's still up because I worked on the Trailblazer earlier. But maybe, just maybe, we're super happy cats living our super crazy cat life that is so traditional and not traditional at the same time. And we're well-adjusted cats, and we're happy cats. And it's not that toxic positivity thing. I've had a few people explain the toxic positivity thing, because for a while I was like, ooh, maybe I do that. I don't do that. I have really healthy coping mechanisms, and I'm more than willing to share them with you. So just to prove that I can stay on topic, go back to that song, the Last Night song, because you know what? That Last Night song might be a great song for you, either to empower you to walk away or to empower you to calm down and stay. And I didn't intend to make that rhyme, but it worked out pretty well. And Izzy, you're messing with this guy, and that's why it's bumpy, because right now my phone is charging, because when we first started this venture, I had a lot of trust in the fact that the Trailblazer would quickly charge this phone up, because it was on like 10%, which is why you guys didn't get any extra videos of rambling and stuff. So yes, Izzy, how can I help you?
So this time is about to run out, but every song that you hear is a memory from your old life.
Ah, profound kitten wisdom. All right, you guys have a fantastic evening or day or whatever stage of life you're in, and bye.